Take your pick.
I don't know if I'd trust Finnick. Not after,
Good
he tried
choice.
to take...
I'll be in touch.
I guess they're going to do it.
Maybe later in her life, in like Boba Fett era.
Yeah. World's nicest daimyo.
Little salute there.
Dude. I have that on Fortnite.
I just finished a job with some clones. They were asking about the Empire's M-count bounties. What can you tell me? I'm sure you can track them down easily enough. I'll send you what I have.
Boom, you looking for this?
Welcome back to BoomShot. I'm Kel. This is Colby.
sir.
In The Bad Batch, Episode 8.
Episode 8.
Bad Territory just came out yesterday. Well, we just watched it, and we're going to react to it and review it. Give our thoughts starting now. All right, man. What'd you think of it?
I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't say it was my favorite episode yet.
Yeah.
But I mean, it definitely hinted at some big things coming soon.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Not a lot happened. This will probably be a short review, but not a lot happened. But I think, like, in terms of again, like this season feels very centrally, like, along a central line. Like, they're still progressing the story, even though it felt more like a side quest type thing. But yeah, I thought it was really cool. We saw Fennec Shan back, obviously.
Yeah, it was cool to see Fennec Shan back. I'm a pretty big fan of Ming-Na Wen. I think she's great, and like she loves Star Wars. So like we've said before, like it's cool when like the actress is involved in the character.
Yeah, it was good to have her back, and then we kind of get to see. I guess we can talk about like what Hunter and Wrecker were up to. So they went to Fennec Shan to figure out if she knows anything about the M count thing.
Yeah.
So which we obviously know that's midichlorian count,
Yeah.
but. They're going to her and they're like, hopefully she has some information, but she's like, I can connect you to a bounty hunter who does.
Yeah.
So who's the bounty hunter who does?
Yeah, it's got to be Ventures. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
I hope so. I mean, we know we see her at some point.
I feel like maybe I'm wrong on this, but I feel like by the time Clone Wars was over, Ventress was almost a good, like a good guy.
Yeah, I got kind of the same feeling. That's
so
why,
if she's a bounty hunter hunting down people for their M count, like that doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't, I don't know if that fits in the character of Ventress for me at this point.
Yeah, see, I'm just not sure. There's multiple thoughts I've had about like what her motives would exactly be, like why she's looking for people with M counts, or maybe like Fennec, maybe Fennec knows that she has a high M count.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Yeah.
And that's why she was like, I know someone. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know if she's gonna be like really hostile or just be like, come help me. I'm trying to figure something out, like what they're doing, and they can connect the dots together. I don't know.
Yeah, it kind of seems like, I mean, I guess we're supposed to trust Fennec, like she said, but it kind of seems like she was almost setting Hunter and Wrecker up. Like
that's what it seemed like at the very end.
Yeah, it seemed like that. I mean, obviously, I think Ventress is still, I think she's good, but
yeah,
it's really it left me on my toes a little bit because I'm like, I don't really know what to expect next, you know?
Yeah, I feel like maybe Fennec thinks she's setting them up, but she thinks that Ventress is looking for M count for another reason, but she's actually not. She's just looking so that way she can find people to help her, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Could think about this. People with a high M count could potentially be like future Jedi. She does have some training in the area, so she could potentially be trying to raise somebody up to take down. I don't know, maybe Vader or something like that. Yeah. So like there is always that potential, and so like I guess if she found Omega, maybe she wouldn't take Omega back to Tantus. But yeah, hopefully. So
yeah, I don't know, man. I hope we see her more, just other than these next few episodes or whatever she's in. Like, I feel like they're setting up her storyline with Quinlan Voss with the little, I guess it wasn't a cameo, Easter egg we got in Kenobi. Mm-hmm. Maybe they'll do a show or something on that, which would be sick. Even especially like in live action, dude. Ventress in live action and Quinlan Voss.
I don't know what's going to go on with that. But hopefully, yeah, like I'm with you. Hopefully we see her more than just an episode. I think it'd be cool to see her possibly in maybe a 2 to 3 episode arc, possibly, or maybe And maybe in this episode, and then we see her come back in the future or something like that. Maybe for like the final battle. And we know like what Quinlan Voss's thing was all about helping Jedi like maneuver around, right? So,
because that's why he wrote his name in there in Kenobi.
Yeah. So I guess that would make sense that she could be doing the same thing,
dude. But also we got to think about this. It could have a little bit of a tie, but Finnick, I guess, at least later in her life, knows Boba Fett very well, and Ventress like was with young Boba for a little while, wasn't she? Yeah. So maybe there could be a connection there.
Ooh, dude, that's a good point.
That would be kind of interesting.
Yeah, I was thinking whenever they started talking about, I saw on the description like a dangerous bounty hunter. They were gonna have to fight a dangerous bounty hunter. My mind immediately went to Boba, but sadly we didn't get to see him. But I would love to see Boba in this era. Like, I don't know how old he would be. This is like close to directly after the Empire took over, so he'd still be pretty young. He wouldn't be like...
Yeah, he'd be like, older than Omega, but not as old as the rest of the clones, I guess.
He'd probably be... I would say he'd probably be about like maybe 15, 16. Yeah. But, I mean, the earliest we've seen Boba Fett that I know of in this kind of era is in Jedi Fall or Jedi Survivor. He was in Jedi Survivor for a scene or something like that, which was pretty cool. But by that point, he was, I think, like 20, 25. So he was pretty old. But, or older, I guess, like, relatively. But, yeah, I hope we get to see some interesting stuff with, I hope we get to see what Ventress has been up to. And I hope she's still a good guy. That's what I'm sticking with.
She was turning over a new leaf at the end there.
Yeah. And then, so that's what Hunter and Wrecker were up to. And then back on Pabu, you had Omega teaching Crosshair how to learn to shoot a rifle again, I guess. So yeah, I thought that was cool though.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. Like, we've got to see them two together a lot, and I feel like Omega is like just the one that low-key he would listen to the most and not butt heads with, just because Omega, I feel like, is just so caring and outwardly caring. Yeah. That like even if you're like trying to just like push her away, she's like still there trying to help you. Yeah. So I think they have a good dynamic.
Yeah, I think Crosshair's character has grown a lot, because initially he was really upset about like them taking in Omega. Felt like she was probably a hindrance, but now, like you said, he does care about her, and you can clearly see it. But also, like, he's even like admitting that there's things that he doesn't like. She said something in the episode where she was like, "We're gonna do something, but you're probably not gonna like it," and he was like. He said something, and she was like, "But you don't like anything." He's like, "That's true."
Yeah, so, he's like, "Yeah."
Yeah. So like, you could see like the cynicism behind it, but then he's also like, he's learning to grow. So I think that's cool. Hopefully if he gets back to prime form, I don't know what they're gonna do about it, dude.
He's gonna be broken. I hope he does. And that was another big thing in this episode, is like, it doesn't seem to be like a physical issue as much as something possibly going on in his head. So. Yeah,
that happens in sports a lot too. They call it the gimps, I think.
Yeah.
It's the kind of thing behind a sophomore slump. Like, nothing's really changed about your game. You just in your head you ain't playing the same. So
yeah, but also there could be something more to like what's going on with like him experimenting, because that's one thing he hasn't really opened up about. Yeah, and he shared that weird look with the other operative and stuff. So
yeah. Well, I mean, that's pretty much all that happened this episode. Obviously, I think we'll see Ventress either, maybe not next episode, possibly the one after that. They might delay her entrance a little bit.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. That. Yeah,
we might get another like side quest before like they finally catch back up with Ventress. But I think it's going to be cool either way. Again, I think it's nice that they're keeping along a central storyline. So. Yeah. And hopefully it comes to a nice resolution.
Yeah, I think it will, and I'm excited to see Ventress. Like, I'm pretty pumped for that. It's been a long time coming, I feel like.
Yeah, for sure. So hopefully they wrap up her story pretty good. So let us know what you guys think. Did you like the episode? And thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.